Woohoo! Let's go. 4 seconds early I pushed that little sign. 4 seconds early. Let's see. It's figuring out my...
peasants.
Hey, Marco, what's going on? Woohoo! What is happening? Welcome. Welcome in. We got Reggae 120 over there. Says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. Hey, Joel, I see you made it through Christmas dinner. I did make it through Christmas dinner. That's kind of a funny story. Kobe Montana, hello. Merry Christmas. Stream time it is. Welcome in. Red Heron is here. Marco is here. Seppidu. What is up? And Shabid says hello. Oops. Here we go. I'm scrolling through my chat. I'm getting mixed up. Everything's working so far. So far, everything is fine. Except maybe my music is too loud and no one can hear what I'm saying. There, that should be better. That should be better. I turned myself down too much. There we go. What's next? What's going on? We're back on the Pan American Highway. Let's hit resume. There we go. Oh, and that's also a volume I have to grab. I have to grab that volume. We got somebody here in a 407 again. That's fantastic. I am in the Bonanza. A little bit more about the Bonanza. It is a TV series, Wild Adventures of Ben Cartwright and his son, as they run and defend their Nevada ranch while helping the surrounding community. That's Bonanza. That is it. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, is there things to do here? I probably have to go take things off my aeroplane. Let's see. Very nice day out, right? It's gorgeous here right now. I'm looking at a 14 knot wind, 17 knot wind, 14 knot. Oh, I don't have my air temperature on my little wheel, on that little wheel there. Let's see. Am I close enough to get this off? What is with that? Let's go down here and grab that. I knew it was Grandpa. Grandpa Mew. Grandpa Meow. What's going on? Welcome. Welcome in. Oh, and I actually need to go in here, right? And take off the lock in order to check other things. I got to take that off, then go back out here. And then we should be able to, like, check this stuff. Check that. Yeah. All good. Oh, it even moves. The whole airplane moves. That's fantastic. Blew the last of my bid of the year is all. Yeah. Well, really, you had to pay a bit for that? You didn't just get channel points to do that? All right, I'm going to pull down. Let's see. Things still work. I've been through some changing things, trying to update things. Have some updates, don't have others. Okavango Delta was updated, but I'm waiting to see if it's updated in wherever I bought it. I still can't figure out where I bought it. I bought it years ago. One of my favorite sceneries out in Africa there, from Simwork Studios. They are also working on updates for their the Kodiak, which could be pretty exciting. It says it's going to be that the G1000 is going to work 100%. Don't even have frequent flyer Mars with all the flying. Really? You must. You must. I have 0 points. I'm seeing. I have no points at all. There's no point to what I'm doing. No point in this. What's the point? Did you hear that OBS is coming out with a major update? Oh no, that makes me nervous. I didn't hear that, Marco. But things like that OBS and major update, it makes me a little nervous. The company that I use to stream on YouTube, dual stream, and I could be triple streaming. Exactly. No! The company I'm using to dual stream actually has its own streaming software. It just sounds like work to me. Updates always sound like work. So I haven't switched software yet. Exactly. Hey, Dano's here. Let's open this just because it's fun. It's because I like that door. Look at that. If we found one, we could put an elephant in there. Okay, let's just get in there. We'll get inside, straighten this out. There we go. Go in the back and close those doors. OBS, oh, exactly. OBS, old bull. Hey, we're trying to keep it family friendly here. I mean, what the anyway? Come on. Oh, I gotta grab this, and it closes both. I mean, just look at the animation on that. Listen to that thing. It's brilliant. Let me just do that again. Let's see if we can hear that. Nice. You still can't open the ashtray, but hey, whatever. Kids got to learn someday. Oh, they'll learn. They have probably all... Anybody watching this has probably learned already. You know, but it's a challenge. It's just an extra challenge. I had my next podcast I'm releasing is a clean comedian, you know? So he does comedy. He's pretty good at it. He's been doing it a while. He just did he just did a big show. Now I can't remember. Biggest comedian in the world has like a clean comedy special, and he was on it. He was one of the clean comedians. But we were talking about that. I had no idea there was so many different kinds of clean comedy. There's like there's genre after genre of what clean comedy is. So wherever he performs, he has to modify his show to make sure it fits. It's really nuts. Really nuts. Anyway, geez. Andrew Dice Clay. That's him. Yeah, he's a famous clean comedian, Andrew Dice Clay. It was... it was... all names just blew out of my head. All the names just blew right out of my head. Anyone got any opinions about who the biggest comedian in the world is right now? Because then that would help me. It's not coming to me. Nate Bargatze, that's the name. Nate Bargatze does a comedy show, and he had this guy on, which is pretty amazing. And he's performed with all kinds of people. Great story on the podcast about a comedian who's been around a long time and is huge, really big, who turns out to be also a nice guy. And you never know. You just never know. But that's it's coming out in like a few days. It's not out yet. There's other stuff out there. Anyway, what am I doing now? Oh, we're on the Pan American Highway. That's right, Pan American Highway, which I thought was pretty interesting. I saw a show that featured someone on the Pan American Highway, but in case someone has not seen the show, I don't want to give away too much. It's a show on Apple TV. Does anyone watch anything on Apple TV? It's like the biggest show Apple TV has come out with. It's by the director and producer of Better Call Saul and other famous shows like that. So there's somebody in the show who travels on the Pan America. They don't say that. They don't mention. It's just where he's coming from and where he's going. Oh, it shows him, and it shows him mapping it out right up the way that we're going. I just was like, wow, if I wasn't doing this, if I wasn't playing in a flight simulator, I would have no idea. But because we're doing this, I knew exactly what he was planning, like what was going on in those scenes, and it was great. It was great. The stuff you learn when you're doing other stuff. Anyway, This one's easy. I'm in the normally aspirated. I didn't say that on the, I think you just turn all this on. I didn't say that on the description, but that's what I'm in. That's what it is. Turn on my. I'm trying to think if there's something else I am missing. I think I'm almost ready for a start. My gas is there. Oh, check your gas. Let's check your fuel. Yeah, that's what I thought. I want to put this up there. That's probably enough for the day. 23 gallons per side, 59% fuel. That'll probably get us there. If not, we have airport. We have a few airports on the way. I showed the map and then I put it back down. So we get to a spot today. For one, who is that in my face? My face. I wish it was. They went away. Whoever it was, they disappeared. Watch it now. So we get to, and this highway is much less obvious. See all the other highways we have to go by. So I had to use actual towns that were listed on the description in Wikipedia. So I'm using a Wikipedia description of the towns to kind of map out where we're going today. So we've got an airport there. Take that off for a moment. Take that off. And where's that airport? We got a helipad there, which is just for navigation, and then we have an airport here, and then our next, and then there's like there's no airports until way up there. So there's a little gap between airports. Okay, there's a fairly chunky gap between airports. However, we're in faster planes, and it'll still probably be a short-ish flight because I'm just getting back into it after my long 2-day vacation. I really only took 2 streams off. I mean, come on. Hasn't been that long, right? Oh, I'm not in my sim, so I can't see who's here. There we go. Oh my gosh, really? Holy mackerel, some people are ready to fly. We're ready to go. Look at that. Marco's still in the PC-12. So that's the Carinado PC-12 you're flying, right? So more flight suggestion today. I'm glad you asked that because that's what I was getting at, and I forgot to complete my thought. The end of that thought is more flight plan today because the roads are really hard to follow by plane. Even by car, it might be hard. I don't know how good the road signs are here, and we would have to speak probably at least Spanish, maybe Spanish and Portuguese. I think mostly Spanish in this part of the world. Mostly Spanish. Oh, what's Red Heron doing over there? 747. What? Who brought the 747 to the... that's not what it is it? Because I'm not seeing that as a 747 over here. Over there. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to briefly mention. I am practicing Spanish, Portuguese is in Brazil. Brazil and Portugal, right? Don't they speak Portuguese in Portugal? Am I wrong about that? Do they speak Spanish in Portugal? And I'm just... Oh, that's the global supertanker. Wait a minute. Is that a plane I don't have anymore because I took it out because it was gonna... Because it's... Anyway, I don't think I have that plane. Interesting. Yeah, I was practicing flying the A320 and the 737 from Boeing to get ready for my trip to Pasadena, and I hope this still happens, to fly in the WeFly flight simulator. This is what I'm going to be doing on or about the 14th. Yeah, the one from HBG. That's the one I don't know if that's what that is, but that's the one I had, and then I ended up taking it out. Because when they explained the problem, I thought, well, maybe I better not even have this in here for their sake. Just to be nice to them. Anyway, WeFly. This is the sim that I'll be flying. Where's the better picture of it? There it is. Look at that. Full simulator, full motion sim. They have 737, they have an Airbus, and they have a Formula One, which I haven't seen pictures or videos of the Formula One simulator. There's a picture of the car. I wasted almost 3 hours of my life watching F1, which, if you're a super F1 fan, it's a great movie, but otherwise, maybe not. Look, there we go. I really should see what it's like to do a roll, right? I should see if it rolls, if the thing will do a roll over a loop, not a loop. He's not answering. Red Heron, is that the one from HBG? Oh, who's in it? That is Midlife. Midlife is in that. I don't know. It doesn't come out that way for me. Oh, but the label should show. Beats the heck out of me, he says. It's something you have in your hangar for sure. Amazon is offering F1 for $19.95. I'll wait for it. Yeah, good. Yeah. Wait till it's free, dude. Wait till it's free. Yeah. Let's see. There's Pacey Fire. I'm trying to figure out where that. Oh, I have it. I have Midlife in nothing. Oh, I see. It doesn't even show up for me as anything. It's oh, and we're still in the Red Heron camp. I have it as that. That's what it is. Yes, indeed. The funniest thing, I got all sucked into scenery over the weekend. Is it Snickadoo that's inside my plane? Because that's my plane. Is he standing in there? Yeah, look. Hello? He doesn't show up for me. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's a little strange. We should back away. Back away. It's a little... Alrighty, well, let's get started then. Hey, I can't see my stuff. I mean, my instruments. Let's start it up. I think we just do this. Do we need to turn the fuel pump on for a second first?
Now, what I have for your starters
today
there it
is.
Potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice creme fraiche.
Indeed. That's on. Augs fuel pump. We'll turn this on. Well, that's just for testing, though. We don't need to... There's no reason to turn that on, is there? Get some fuel in there. Oh, come on. I just put fuel in. That is in the right position. We'll turn this on high and get the fuel pressure up. Yes! What was that? Where's my fuel pressure? It is... Got fuel. Start. There it goes. There it is. There it is. Oh, nice. Very nice. We're all cranked up and ready to go. We need a few things still. We need the... Boy, my eyes aren't seeing very well today. Or is it my brain? It could be my brain. Avionics master. There we go. And our temperature today in the aircraft is 106. Oh, yeah, I need to crank up the AC. I noticed that the other day. It got really hot in here sitting on the runway. What is the outside? It's 90. It's 90 degrees outside. Yeah. We need a little AC. We'll need to turn it off in a minute because it gets very cold. Oh, and I have the cabin heat on. Well, that could be the problem. Cabin heat's on, and what is this? The defrost is on. What's that doing on? Who's been flying this thing? You updated the firmware for your Virpil stuff, and now some of my... Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Updated the firmware, and now some of the bindings don't work. I haven't touched the firmware since I bought my Virpil throttle, and I'm not going to. Hobie Gal, how's it going? You met It says, hello and Happy New Year from everyone from a snowy Kansas City. I meant from Kansas City, LOL. It's snowing in Kansas City? I don't know why you corrected yourself. It's a dark and foggy Eugene, Oregon here. Dark and foggy. And the first is when we find out how good our little Ducks are in their second round of playoffs. I'm going to turn on my head thingy now. It's just so much easier. This is the reason I haven't put in the chase plane yet, because I don't want this to stop working. And if I'm worried that if I put in chase plane and this doesn't work, then I'll have to reprogram all of my stuff. You do anyway once you put it in. But I don't want to have to take it out and reprogram everything, and not ready for that. It is snowing in Kansas City. It's been flooding a lot of places. I'm going to Pasadena, which is kind of part of LA County. Kind of. It is part of LA County. And the LA River has had a lot of water in it, which is super rare. LA River is almost always dry. So I've been watching videos of all the torrential rainfall in LA and all of the water in the LA River. I just looked at my winds and I've already forgotten. Jeez. That plan is correct. It's not a lot of stops today because there's just not hardly any airports. I want to check this. Check. Whoops. I like this. So I'm on live weather. I have 20 knots at 80 right down the runway, which is handy. What is that? Oh, the AC door extended. What does that mean? AC door extend. Does that mean it is extended? It's still 105. Or I'm supposed to extend it. Why is it still 105? Blower is on low. AC is on. Cabin heat's off. Cabin defrost. No, don't need any of that. No, I think I'm good. I think it's just taking a minute for that AC to work. So all the trash is now in the sea. Yeah, basically, that's what happens, yeah. That's pretty much what happens. It gets nasty. It gets nasty. The ocean cleanup, I don't think they are in LA. There's this awesome nonprofit called Ocean Cleanup that was started by a 17-year-old that's trying to clean up all the trash in the ocean and doing a pretty good job of it. Like amazing amounts of mostly plastics have been cleaned up by this nonprofit. And they're not there. They're not in LA. We will follow Octia down the runway because we're going to backtrack and do this correctly-ish. This is the only way I know of to get to the other end of the runway. I don't think there's a taxiway. Now the cool thing here is yesterday what now? I've never been clear about how to pronounce that. Are you helping me with the pronunciation? Ogotia? Not Ogotia? 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 Ogotia. Ogotia. No one's ever helped me with that pronunciation in 20 years now. Ogotia. Better? You know me, I can't read. Tia like, Thai, like thigh, like Thea, not Tia Carrera. Not Tia Carrera. Tay. I'll go Tay. Now I'm embarrassing. You see me blushing? I'm getting embarrassed here. Oh, there was nope, that's not a taxiway either. I'll go Thai. I'll go Thai. Tay. I'll go Tay. Am I close yet? Christ almighty. I have to do a phone call to get this name right. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Thank you so much for coming to all the flights. Everyone. We're almost ready to go. Why does that say AC door extend? I wish, is there an AC door for me to extend somewhere? Landing light is on. Vent blower, auxiliary fuel pump is fine. Standby gyro, I can turn that on. Why not? Blower high. Maybe I need to turn the, I'm only at, this isn't working. I think it's because standby gyro. Okay, it doesn't like that. We'll turn that off. Maybe because the blower wasn't on. Maybe it's because the blower wasn't on. It looks like everyone's ready. It looked like everyone is ready to go. Should be easy, 20 knots in our face. Oh, I was gonna say, yesterday I saw sheep when I came out here. And not today, but I saw sheep on the runway when I came to check out this flight. In a helicopter. There we go, okay. We have airspeed. Now, we're supposed to wait to the end of the runway, actually, to bring the gear up. But I have enough height now that I can do that. There we go. That's the wrong thing. That. I want that. And I want to go there. And there. And I am... oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're turning up the coast this way. Turning up here. Had to switch to the MH60. Couldn't get throttle to work on the PC-12. Oh, really? Because of that? Now here's another name I'm gonna mispronounce. Nulduran. Welcome in. Hello, welcome in. Oh, I'm almost right on the flight plan now. And I am firewalling it now. In this plane, I think that could cause some problems. So we're gonna pull it back. Because you have a realistic... I haven't blown it yet, but we have a more realistic engine model here. And we don't want to just punch it the whole way. I mean, want to. We probably shouldn't. Of course I want to. It's what I want to do. You know it is. There we go. And I'm going to turn the autopilot on as I'm trying to learn how to fly on autopilot for the big simulator flight. Oh, why can't I see this today? Jeez. That's my altitude. Why didn't it do it? Why didn't it turn on? There it is, coming in. It's catching the altitude. Oh, and my heading is almost perfect. It's hard to see because the sun is on my dash. Almost perfect. Always fun to have an engine. Yeah, it's always a blast. It's, but it's never happened on my stream. We've never done anything like that. Right, everyone? Never had an engine quit. We've got a F4F We've got... Oh, I can't even see everyone else. Way back there is an A36TC Bonanza for the turbocharged Bonanza. We are in the naturally aspirated. Captain Maddie is coming down with... Boy, nothing is showing up for me today. What is going on with my multiple player? What is the story? You could hear the sarcasm. You caught that, did you? Oh, shoot. Need to work on that. All right, this isn't bad. We might need some height in a moment. In just a moment, we might need some height. Go to the red heron cam here. There we go. Check that out. Join us on the Discord. We're creeping towards 600 members now. Thanks everyone for joining the Discord. More and more people are popping in every day. And thanks for those watching on YouTube. Getting more watchers every day too. Well, not every day, but most days. More people watching on the YouTube. That's fun. We do have a charity fundraiser going on now on the Twitch. Rancho Feliz Charitable Foundation is a charity that I did a podcast with the founder of. Him and his brother found this, and they basically build houses just across the border in a small town in Mexico, and they don't charge people, but they don't give it away for free either. Does that make sense? They don't just give people stuff. They expect them to help in whatever way they can, any way they can. And then he does some other interesting things as well. Very interesting things. Love the streams, always nice and chill vibes. Cool, glad you like it. Nice and chill is that's how a lot of people describe it. Pacey Fire is in, what is that right there? If that's what's following Red Heron. Yeah, Pacey Fire. I forgot what plane that is. That's a cool little plane. I think that's a piece of freeware. I think so. We'll be flying with you, but I already did a group flight this afternoon, and your flying chair isn't that. Oh, I get it. I get it. My flying chair is fairly comfy, and I still spend too much time in it. You know, it gets old. It's ergonomically good, but it has a very hard seat. So if you're looking for a chair, just know that the Secret Lab chairs have kind of hard seats. I see a lot of streamers that can sit in these all day, and I don't get it. Let's go to 2300. 2300. There we go. And we're gonna go here. Yes, that's right. There, and vertical speed 500 feet per minute is good. And I bet I'm gonna have to climb some more as soon as I get this climb taken care of. That's my guess. That is my guess. Yeah, I had to buy a seat cushion for... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, whoa. Whoa. My sim sound just completely messed up. Oh, I guess it's my sim. My sim is getting really glitchy all of a sudden. It's been doing great. I guess it didn't like me taking time off. Try that again. Okay. It's all right now. Whew. That was weird. Snickadoo is here in the F4F. That's the one with the guns and stuff. Oh, OV10. There was a freeware version a few years back, but Aussie Poly made... Oh, that's from Aussie Poly. I had the freeware version, which was pretty good. I remember the freeware version being nicely done. Really nicely done. Luckily, that glitch was minor. I have something yellow flashing here. It's a message. It's a message on here. We probably don't care about that. No arrival airport. Well, yeah, I didn't put anything in. So that's a good thing. I'm glad it didn't just put it in itself. Hey, Joel, hope you had a chilly Christmas, and thanks for your streams this year. Thank you very much. Very much. By chilly, I think you mean chill. Do you mean chill, or do you... It was chilly. It was definitely chilly. OH10, isn't that the Buffalo or something? Oh, V10. Isn't that the... Is it the Buffalo? Is that what it was? Hey, Zybok, what's going on? The Bronco. It's the Bronco. Bronco. Thank you. So I'll admit, I don't know what people are going to think of this. If you're a huge Christmas buff. Dustin Crowfoot says, which server are we on today? We're on Southeast Asia again, still. We started using that a long time ago, and it still works pretty good for the time we fly. So for Christmas, because my nieces are grown up, and one of my sisters lives even further north, so a lot of times, and this year would have absolutely been one of those times, the weather is just nasty. So we're trying to get together at the OV10A Bronco, there you go, that's the one. We're trying to get together at different times of the year and not in the middle of winter. So we have a very quiet Christmas. And I think my wife and I enjoy that more than my two sisters. We actually go and we have our we just make what would be leftovers for a big meal. We make turkey sandwiches and sweet potatoes, and what do we have? Green beans and desserts, pie, whatever. We get those together and we just go ahead and have the leftovers for Christmas. I know it's strange, but we like it. We're enjoying it. It's been a few years that we've been doing this, and then we've had Christmas in July at least once, and went to my sister's birthday party in August another time. So we get together other times of the year, and then there's those emergency. Was it last year or 2 years ago? We had an emergency get together that was not so great due to an illness, but it worked out. He's fine. Unbelievably fine, and we're still kicking. We're all still kicking. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, did whatever you wanted to do. And it's one of those things where I've reached the age where, for me, I sure don't need any presents. And sometimes the presents I get, because I don't need anything, are just silly. You know what I'm saying? So we're okay with it. We're okay. I'm making up for it by going to Pasadena for my birthday. Pasadena for my birthday, and flying the full motion simulator with Sky Command. That's how I need more room here. Are we still going this way? We are, well, kind of. We're going that way. Going this way. And below us, or to the left, we should be able to see the highway now. The part that we're following should be right there. That could be it right there. Anyone who's like hasn't been here in a while, we are doing the Pan American Highway, and we are in, oh my gosh, where are we? You had your traditional lasagna hamburger helper for Christmas dinner. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. I'm with you there. Whoop, no. There we are. So we're gonna go around that mountain. We're not gonna run right into it. If anyone was wondering, if anyone was getting nervous about our trajectory. I used to love hamburger helper. Till I found out it was better if I didn't eat a lot of dairy, because hamburger helper, the reason it's good is like milk and cheese. But yeah, I'm easy to please. Let's put it that way, easy to please. We did go to a bakery and get fresh baked bread for our turkey sandwiches. Got a yummy loaf. You got socks, I guess. Socks would be great if I got. I would no. I would get silly things from at least one of my sisters. I don't think they ever watch this, so hopefully they won't be insulted if they do. Yeah, more silly. I could show you one of them. Oh, things like this. This is actually. This was not a Christmas present, but things like this. This is the kind of things I would get. Is like this kind of a thing. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Anyway. How do I get back to that? This? Yeah. Okay. Greetings and late Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, Happy New Year. That is a sheep. That's supposed to be a sheep. We actually have a friend who has goats, but that one's supposed to be a sheep. It's not a goat. Have my Kleenex here. You couldn't tell that was a sheep? That's kind of funny. That is hilarious. Johnny Be Good, hello. Welcome in. I'm climbing up away from the... Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm... Oh, this is a big lake. We're going to turn here and follow the road right there. I meant to look up this lake. Yeah, this is our turn. So we just turn this way. There we go. For 17 miles. And I think our next stop... Wow, that shows a bunch of boats. Boots. For once I thought I'd make it in time for a Sunday stream and nearly overslept it. Well, sleep's important, so no worries. Now, why are you not staying? Why are you not going to what I put in? Oh, that's why. Okay. We'll put it there. Now we overshot it. Oh, Lego de Nicaragua is his name. It looks huge. It's a massive lake. I wasn't sure if it was a lake or a lagoon, but it's a lake. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And we do have some people following on the road, which is fantabulous. I put together a list that goes along with the theme, the Pan American Highway theme. This is more South America. Soon, when we get closer to Mexico, I might have to look for some different songs to go along with it. Lego de... Definitely having chills. Chill flight time. I'm seeing if I can look up that lake. When I try and look it up, all I get is Lego products. Did I spell it? It's L-A-G-O, not E. It's not Lego. Lago. Lago. Jeez. There we go. There it is. Oh, look at those wind turbines out there. Nice. Lake Nicaragua or Coquibocchio or Granada. Granada's easiest. It's a freshwater lake in Nicaragua of tectonic origin with an area of 8,264 kilometers, 3,191 square miles. It is the largest freshwater lake in Central America, the 19th largest lake in the world, and the 10th largest in the Americas. Slightly smaller than Lake Titicaca, with an elevation of 32.7 meters, 107 feet above sea level. The lake reaches a depth of 26 meters, 85 feet. That's not very deep. I mean, you can actually dive that deep with scuba gear. The intermittent Tipitapa River feeds Lake Nicaragua when Lake Managua has high water. Lake Cocobalaco is between two other bodies of water. On top is Lake Xyloetian, and below is the San Juan River. These bodies of water complete the largest international drainage basin in Central America. That's right, you heard it here first. It's the largest international drainage basin in Central America. That's what we're looking at right there. Boom! Pretty amazing. I think I'm over the mountainous area now. Now I can descend. Oh, and it did go back. It did correct itself. That's great. Great. Let's go back down here. Pick up a little speed. Not that we need speed, but hey, why not? Oh no, that's right. You gotta watch that little teeny arrow right there to see if you're descending or ascending. And we are dropping down. Dropping down here. Am I still on my path? I am. I'm still there. We're basically following the one again, but this is the one. We are now in Nicaragua, obviously. That's why we're flying over a lake with the name Nicaragua in it. Nicaragua. The way it's properly pronounced is a little difficult for some of us. My uncle knew how to pronounce it really well because he worked out here for a while. I believe that's our highway just there, just below us. Oops. Everyone was loving the chill music, and then it ended. First, we'll go here. Alrighty. Nice. Oh, I remembered my old-timey earphones. Look at those. World War II era headphones for the Bonanza A36. B36? C36. This plane here. Oh, I was going to take the radar dome off, see what that looked like. I forgot. But I probably can't do it now. There it is, keeping that road in sight. Nice avionics. The highway is just here, right there. And there's a helipad coming up, but we probably won't land. Probably won't land the helipad. Strong wind from the lake, 26 kittens. Damn, got enough boats on your... Oh, I know, and I don't see any boats out there. I don't see any boats. And it's covered with boats, but I don't see them. Maybe I'm too far away. See no boats. Look at that. It's all small fishing boats, maybe. Of course, they wouldn't show up on a map. I'm kind of curious. I might need to just fly over there and see what's up. We got time today. Slight detour over the lake. Look for boats. Be right back. Right back after these deep looky-loos. I don't see one boat. Not one. Oops. Oh, there they are. Those are boats. I thought those were rocks out there. Now I see some boats. This must be a port. Must be a harbor or something. I was just gonna look at my winds. Let's throw that up there. 22 knots. Yeah, we got some wind. Oh no, those are not boats. Those are, in fact, so my map, they showed boats on the map, but I got nothing out here. Did I turn my water traffic? No. Last place I went, I had it. No boats, no goats. What the heck? All right, back on track. We do have some wind. It's been pretty consistent out here in this area. There's a lot of wind. There is a lot of wind in this part of the world. It's summer here, isn't it? There's a boat under you. Oh no, we went back past the equator. It is winter here. Oh, I see a boat there. I got a boat. You're right. One boat. But my map shows like a horde. A horde of boats. Look at that. That's how many boats my map shows. I don't know where it's getting its info. Maybe from 2020. Maybe those are the boats in 2020. Now I should just be able to see the highway and use that as a guide. If anybody wants that dashboard, you can always put an exclamation dashboard, and it works again. I fixed that. I had to update the dashboard with the last... Uh-oh. Why is it still descending? Is that what I set it for? Oh, yes, it is. Because that's where I set it. Silly me. I think that's my road right there. Turn onto the road and then see if I'm right. Actually did flights on my break time. I did a flight in an A320 and a 737, and I completed them both. So, doesn't it? It's very James Bond-y sounding. I completed both the flights between Burbank and San Francisco. The A320 took me 3 go-arounds because I kept coming in way too high because I couldn't really see the instrument panel very well. The 737, I got down the first try, but I was going a bit fast. I don't know how to slow those things down properly. But it worked. I was fine. The gate came out and unloaded passengers. Yeah, it's kind of in between those, isn't it? It's right in that area. How was your Christmas? I hope you had a great one. I did. I had a great Christmas. It was quiet. It was chill. I had a chill Christmas, like my chill flights. But it was quite enjoyable. Watched our favorite Christmas movies. Yeah, it is like a mashup, isn't it? Oh, I was going to see now if I'm right, if I'm on the right track. Yes, that is the highway I'm trying to be on. There's an intersection up here. We just go to the left. Yeah, easy peasy. Easy for you to say. Taking Highway 1, not Highway 4. Which I think is right there then. I think that's right there. Oh, yeah. Nice little village under us. That is... Oh, get my map to work for me. That is Nundeum. There's a gas station just below me if anyone needs gas. Just below me. It's fuel. Things are... Whoa, sorry, almost ran into you. Sorry about that. Yeah, almost ran into the F4F. Don't crash that plane. Those are expensive, man. There's not many of those left. Not many of those left flying in the world. Am I still good? Yeah, I'm still good. Now it should turn to the left again. Right here. Sit right there, right? Yeah, sit right there. You know, I've had that problem too, Marco, where I have seen nameplates and not aircraft. It's very bizarre. I don't know what's going on there. It's their same things, you know. I think multiplayer got better with SU4. But it's still not perfect. It is still not quite like flying with a group of friends in the real world. It's not like, you know, becoming friends with a whole bunch of airplane owners and flying with them. It's not quite the same, but it's close. All right, we need some altitude. The weird thing is that it changes every day, right? I mean, that's the really strange thing about the sim. There's a number for you. Yeah. There's a number for me to call. What are you talking about? We're perfect now. I love the smoke out there. Love it! What is Red Heron flying today? Is that the PC-12 also? Mm-hmm. That is the PC-12. Look at that. He's got the big flight. Flying over an airport. Are you way ahead of me? Oh no, not that far. It's only 17 miles to the airport. We're stopping there, folks. Land! Land ho, because it's our only airport. Only extra airport. Hey, thank you for the follow, Speedbird1243. Oh, I almost messed that up. Cheers, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And this might be one of the Wikipedia towns, the towns on Wikipedia that it told me about so that I could follow a course. No, it is not. It is not. Oh, my sim is kind of slowing down again. Am I going to hit something? Yes. If I don't turn, I am. Oh, now here's an example of where I have to, it's hard to follow the roads. Let's do that. And, oh, I'm talking about things I'm doing and we're watching the other screen. Apologies. 17 miles to our first stop, which is Mike Golf. Mike Golf. Mike. And we have, right now we have a 19 knot wind that is favoring 10. Favoring 10. It's another one. We're in Managua. You ever seen the Managua Beanfield Wars? Is that even the right name? Is that even the right name? I think it might be. Actually, MMMG. Is it really? Oh, it is. I saw it wrong. Mike November Mike Golf. Mike November Mike Golf. So I put it in wrong. At least it's correct on my flight plan. Remember, if you want to get everything absolutely correct for the flight, all the stuff put in perfectly, you should fly with Captain Arash. He's really good at that stuff. Captain Arash. Celestial navigation, no crashes, real world flight models. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, that was the music. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta turn this song down because one of the things in the song sounds like a stall horn. One of the sounds in the song sounds like a stall horn, and that's a little annoying. A little bit annoying. Hand flying is not that much difference in this aircraft. It's so nice. I guess it's too late to change that Mike November Mike Golf in the flight plan, as we're almost there. We're almost there, and then we'll be gone, and then it won't make much difference. As I say, it's correct in the actual plan, the big flight plan. Now I have a 26 knot wind coming down runway 10, and I'm about 10 miles out. About 10 miles out. I don't see the airport yet. It seems like I should, but it's off, just off in the mist, just ahead of me. Oh, the flight plan is correct. Okay. I guess I was meaning the this plan here. I probably put it in wrong there. Yeah, I put it in wrong there. It'll be years till I can have the surgery to correct my cataracts. And the event announcement's wrong, because that's where I get the stream elements from. So that makes sense. Just follow Marco, though. That always works. Follow Hello Wall. Still not seeing the airport. I'm not seeing it on my map either. I mean, what's the story? What? Oh, there it is. I was zoomed way in. Oh, that's only 2.3 miles. Okay, that's a good zoom. It's right there. Got it. Got it. I'm on a perfect approach. I do need my altitude for landing, which is 187 feet. Wow, because I noticed the lake is at almost sea level. It's only a few feet above sea level. So it makes sense that this airport is very low. Is the wind going to die down at all? Probably not. We're going to be right by the lake as we come in. We're on a long base right now. Base to final. Technically, we should join the pattern on a right. Well, we could cross the airport and join the pattern on a left downwind, or we could join a right downwind for 10 in the middle of the airport. This is not the best way. That's how I'm doing it today. In case anyone's watching for actual real world stuff. Why is my flight director still on? It's saying it's on. Oh, no, that's off. Okay, there we go. It's saying what'll happen if I turn it on. There we go. Your descriptions are very detailed. Oh, thanks. Most of those ones I'm doing for the Pan American Highway, that's thanks to ChatGPT. I think it's doing a pretty good job. A pretty good job. I mean, it gets some things wrong, but it's once I correct those things, it doesn't know what airport I put in. If I put the airport in wrong, that I did. So it described an airport that's not the right one. Once I turn, I'm going to be slowing down very quickly, right? With a 20 knot headwind. So we're coming in faster than I would normally. And then we're gonna really chill once we're on the ground. We're gonna take a quick break. Refill my water. No, I'm still fast. Slow down.
What should we do now, sir?
What? Hey, that's too early.
Are we stopped?
We're
No,
stopped.
Good. Why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Very
1
good.
degree of flaps. I think this will not float as bad as most of these 2024 aircraft with 1 degree of flaps out. The Jolly Spider just subscribed for 9 months in a row. Thank you. Wow, awesome. Awesome. Much appreciated. Nope, somebody just overtook me. That's illegal. Even down here. Okay, maybe not down here. Maybe not so much here, eh? Yeah, hop right in. The airport is Mike November Mike Golf. Yes? That's what we determined. Mike November Mike Golf. We only have one more airport, but it's a ways away. We still got a lot of flying left. An hour-ish. If nothing... Oh, I was thinking I might do something we haven't done in a while and do an off-field landing, even though this is not the aircraft for it. Oh, there he is. Ah! This is not the airport for it, but let's do it anyway. Oh, I'm still getting this freeze. I've done a lot of adjustments to try and stop this, and they haven't worked. They haven't worked. Nothing I'm doing is fixing this. I keep getting this pause. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's worse when I have multiplayer on. I can't say it's much worse, though. All right, we'll just go over in the grass, bring the flap up. So I was right. A single notch of flaps and you still land very easily, very nicely. Oh, that's weird. What's going on there? Oh, that's... Ooh, that's odd. That's really weird. Is that my stream that's doing that? Is that the stream doing that, or is that your sim doing? What was?
What should we do now, sir?
Sorry,
Well,
I
are we
just.
stopped?
We're stopped, sir.
Good. Why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Very good, sir.
Hey, that's a good idea. Oh, you were trying to lock the drone. Let me know when you're ready. I was just gonna watch a few landings. Let me know when you're ready. Now, I don't think this one will overheat while I sit here. I think I would be fine just hanging out here for a moment. We'll bring that up so the low bus goes off, and where emergency brake is on.
Do a flip!
Doesn't work like it did. No, it doesn't, does it? It's weird. It's not, do a flip? That doesn't even make sense. Who played that? Dano. It doesn't lock quite the same. It locks for your airplane, but it doesn't lock for others. Yeah. The camera, this is, oh! And oh! That works just the same. It's brilliant. And I think we're going a speed that some helicopters can keep up with, because I hear a helicopter. I know that can keep up.
Red hammer camera. Red hammer. Whoa! Red hammer.
Yeah, we'll be going there when I get permission. I'm not going there again. Where's that helicopter? What am I hearing? Oh, there it is. MH60. MH60 is there. Okay, we'll be right back. Oh man, I gotta turn down my sim. My sim is a little clunky today. It's giving me fits. It's giving me a little bit of fits. Strange. Do I have to restart this silly thing? Right back. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Going right now. Right now, here we go. All right, we are back. Did you get the info, the Jolly Spider? Did you get the info you needed? We have a new command that'll give you everything here because info doesn't work right now. For the time being until I remember to fix it. So we are at Mike November Mike Golf, 192 feet on the ground. Wind is 9014. Southeast Asia is the server. We're going 0 knots. We're pointed west. There you go. You were able to find us okay. And sometimes you got to switch servers back and forth. It's very strange. Yeah. There it is. There's everything you need to know. Everything that's fit to print. My dashboard shows more than yours does. That's right. My dashboard shows more than yours does. So go into the dashboard. Open that sucker up. Like that. And go to the side here and scroll down. And you can do all the different things here. This is where what you want it to show. Indicated altitude, server, wind direction, nearest airport, weather preset name. Oh, that's interesting. Time, Zulu time, highlight fields. Enable Twitch integration is how I get it to come on in the Twitch. That makes it come on. Twitch staff only. Only Twitch mods can broadcast opening the widget. So if I had 1,000 people watching, only the mods would be able to turn that thing on and off. I can't figure out how to turn it off by Twitch. Only on. So it comes back up. If anyone's wondering, that is Parallel 42's Flow. Flow finally has come out for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and those of us who use it are very happy. It's just one of the most awesomest things, especially if you're a streamer. But even if you just want to get to things quicker, if you just really want to get to things faster, how's my fuel? Switch tanks, dude. Switching tanks on the ground. Can you believe it? Is this a first? Or maybe a second? I remember to switch the tanks in my aircraft before taking off. I know it's a small thing, but it happens. Hey, thanks for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Much appreciated. That'll help me with everything I do. It all goes right back in the stream. Believe me. Right back in the stream. So this is going to be a weird month. Even I would sing that, but I'm not a very good singer, and I'm not going to try and keep up with that. Pearl Jam, awesome song. I listen to those folks a lot. I didn't know if you know this, but they're from the Northwest. I'm just weaving my way through. Oh, let's hit this guy. This is just annoying as heck. Just hit him. Run him over. There we go. Weird. Now I see you as an A10. I'm seeing A10s all over the place. We're going to have to server switch. Yes, no. You don't want me to sing that. It's too good. It is too good. Yeah, something's amiss here. So, I'm going to use Flow to server cycle, which is just over here, right? And I'm just going to switch to West US. Oh, look. It's so quiet. Oh, it's so quiet. Look at that. Just me and my little airplane. Nothing going on. Nothing here. Oh, wait a minute. Did somebody switch? No, we're switching back. And we're not. Don't. Oh, that is bizarre. Oh, it must be AI traffic? No, someone else is here. I gotta switch back fast. Switching back. That was simply to get things looking better. Hola! That was you. Hola, Capitan. ¿Cómo está? Now we're getting it all back. Okay, that's better. I knew that was not supposed to be an A10. I knew it. And that's still not coming out. That's not right. That is... Now we got an A380 with the tail wheel. Now I'm a glider. Oh, geez. Well, do you have the Bonanza Professional? I'm thinking you don't. I'm thinking you don't even have it. Wonderful airplane. No, I'm getting some glitchiness again. Stop it. Stop it. I thought my server switch might help. It didn't help. It's just not like in airports in Nicaragua. It's just not liking it. Here we go. Prop is full. Throttle is full. Speed is good. Slowly bring back the yoke. And because we have the runway, the wind is straight down the runway, so we're all good. Look at that beauty. You can adjust the A10s on graphics, traffic, ultra. Yeah, I've got it on ultra. That's where it is. It's on ultra. I could check though, because sometimes it does change things. It does change things. And I know I need both settings on. So, so quality on ultra and traffic variety on ultra. Both of those have to be on ultra. Parked aircraft is not. I lowered those down, hoping to fix the stutter as I come into airports. I should lower this as well. It hasn't worked yet. And then I can turn them back up when I'm alone. Well, before both the Skyraider and P-51 were A10s, now at least one is a tail dragger. And the A10s I have, the Skyraider, I don't have either one of those. That's why. Hype train incoming. There's a hype train coming in. Look at that. Right on. Oh, everyone's passing me. Why is everyone passing me? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Here we are. Here we are. Wow, did that hype train take a long time to start? Or did somebody else do something? Thanks for the hype train. My gear's up. My flaps are up. I'm going to my right. Passing over. This is a new lake now. This is a different lake, and there should be boats. Correct? Or is this the same lake? No, this is another one. This is the second one I was talking about when I described these two lakes. They're right next to each other. They're like married to each other. Let's get this thing going straight. All I need to do is go straight right here. Straight ahead for the moment. My heading and alt is still on, so it should put me right where I want to be. Should put me right in there. The Falkwolf 190. So I do, yeah, that did show up. The 190 showed up because I do have that in my collection. Okay, now there's some boats down there. Now I have some boats. My map showed hundreds of boats, and I have one. One boat right over there. One boat. There we go. So the Falkwolf, the 190 for me sounds like it's idling. That's kind of weird. Sounds like it's on idle. Oh, and we have a water bomber. Water bomber behind us. I'm forgetting what the name of that aircraft. One of my most popular videos when I did that aircraft video when it first came out. Now there's another airport. So there are other airports, but they're right next to this one. Not really any point in stopping there. Look at all the boats I've got out here, and I'm seeing one boat. The little nav map is confused. Wow, still got some folks out here. Nice. Plain Simple is here. Debo Fly is here. I keep thinking I'm seeing new chats, but I'm not. Crow Air is here. Marco is here. Dano is here. Dipe is here. Ogote. Is that closer? Is here. Seppi Dude is here. Kid Fox is here. No, Kid Fox is the plane. Wait, that's not a Kid Fox. That is a Flying Iron 190. Oh, Kid Fox is the name tag. Kid Fox is here in the Flying Iron. There you go. That's the one I was talking about. 415, the 415. Those, oh, now there's some boats. Those are very busy in my area, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we get a lot of those around here. Starting in about April. Starting in about April. I know what I forgot. I forgot to unmute. Whoops. Forgot to unmute the music. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of boats. And now the music is over. The music died. It didn't die. It's just done for the moment. Oh, here's something I haven't played for a while. And there's the end of the lake. Yeah, maybe I needed to be closer to the boats. Maybe I was too far away. So there's that airport if you want an extra touch and go. Another touch and go. If you're counting airports, you're counting them up. Didn't animate the water dropping. Oh no, it doesn't for the multiplayer. Did you drop water on me? Oh, that would have been cool. That would have been awesome. Yeah, that'd be nice. It's a great plane. When so a year and a month ago, I was flying that around. Well, you know, once we got through the whole nothing works, then I was flying it around. First, we didn't have a working simulator. Trying to put that in the past, right? That's all in the past. It's all fine now. Everything works perfectly. I totally get it, though, when I start trying to fly 737s and A320s, I get why people are annoyed. But this plane here, fantastic plane. This plane over here, fantastic plane. And with no warning, I flip back over there. I wonder if there's does anyone have the SimWorks PC-12? It's on sale right now. I was thinking of getting it, just in case anyone flies it. And I'm guessing it's deeper, but I don't know how much I would use it. Oh, there's the Mustang. Now, why is my throttle skipping around like that? What is that? What is going on there? I need to lean too. There we go. That got me some RPMs. It's not that good. Oh, really? You've heard it's not good? Because most of the stuff they make is really good. Their Kodiak is a pretty awesome plane. But if it's not much better than the Carenado one, you know, I already have that. Already have that. This plane, the A2A planes, both the Comanche and the 600 Aerostar, beautiful planes. There's many freeware additions to the 172 that makes it a great plane. It's okay, SWS. Yeah, the SWS one. Tried it myself, but I've heard people around me say it's not worth it. Just got here and thought it was important for me to give. Well, absolutely, because you're Melvin Libra. You know, your opinion matters, as I know who you are. Hello. What's happening? A fellow streamer and super nice guy. So what's your opinion on it? Or did you say? You said it's okay. Oh, yeah. It just did. I wasn't sure. Well, for the price that it's at right now, it seems like it might be a good buy. You know, it's really, it's on sale for a deep discount at the moment. A deep discount. So at that price, and they do make some of my favorite scenery. I'm just trying not to buy it twice. And we're getting this amazing shot of the red heron cam there. You do own it and fly it from time to time. It's just tough to compare A2A and Black Square. Oh, I was actually talking about the PC-12. A2A and Black Square, I think, are on par. I think they're completely on par with each other. It's just a matter of, you know, what details you like better. I think they're both just amazing planes. I am surprised that the TBM 850 overall is a nicer plane for something similar. Oh, interesting. The 850 is a rocket ship. I mean, the only real difference, the biggest difference, I think, in the PC-12 is the shorter landing abilities. But it's not much difference. Kodiak's $999 times 2, just got it. Yeah. It's the Kodiak, the PC-12, on sale right now. They reintroduced the Okavango scenery, which I think I'm pronouncing wrong. Their scenery in Africa, the Delta, Okavango Delta, has just come back out. I'm trying to figure out where I got it because I think I could get an update. SWS PC-12's biggest problem is that they're competing with other GA planes that are just better in almost every way. Oh, see, and that's difficult. That's really hard, yeah. Can I do this in time? Just. The ground seems to be coming up to meet me. The ground wants to say hello. I think I made it. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. We're just getting it here. Just right on, yeah, just making it. It's beautiful out here. We're in Nicaragua on the Pan American Highway in the jungle. It's telling a story at the beginning about a television show that featured this highway on Apple TV, but I don't want to give it away. It's not a bad plane, don't get me wrong, just not one that I want to keep flying all the time like the Comanche, Duke, Bonanza. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'll be totally honest, Melvin. A lot of the stuff I get is so that I see them in the sim, in the multiplayer. And I love to try new planes. I do love to try new planes. It's some kind of disease. I think they call it an addiction. Reggae says, is there a throttle lock on the PC-12 to prevent accidental beta? Oh, I don't know. I think that would need to be on your end. There's probably a way to program that in, I would guess. Anyone have an answer for that? Is there a throttle lock? on the PC-12 to prevent accidental beta. Most of the aircraft I have that have beta, it won't go into it unless you're on the ground and you want to put in. You have to specifically hit a button to bring it into beta. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. So you shouldn't be able to do it by accident. Plus, it's not a 2024 native plane yet, is it? It's about to be. So I don't think it's there yet. Very soon it will be. And I think if you buy it at the current price, you'll get the 2024 native. But I'm not 100% sure. They have a great Discord. They keep their customers up to date. So again, I have done something I rarely do, and you can bind a button to toggle beta. Yeah, and that's what I did. I bound my beta button so long ago that I forgot which one it is. Every time I fly a plane that has beta, I have to recheck it. Okay, we got a couple turns left. Here's our overview. Overview of the flight right there. And we are going through a lot of Nicaragua today. But look, and we're almost there. So we're just about there, right? We're here, and we just got to go through here and up through Mexico and Norte Americana, Canada, and then Alaska. We end up here. It's not Juneau, is it? It's not even Juneau. It's further up. Yeah, so we're just about there. We're really close. It should jump back to my aircraft any moment now. Still like SWS, one better than the one that came from 2024, but that's mostly because I don't like the glass cockpit in 2024 one. Oh, that's interesting. I forgot what button to push. There it is. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Here we go. Buttons, buttons. There it is. You don't like the glass cockpit in 2024 one. Oh, interesting. Interesting. On mine, Thronda PC-12, but you guys would know there is one on mine, but is it lift into beta? I can't quite get it to work. Oh, that's the throttle you have? That's a hard question to answer on stream. I'm not sure the question, the Thronda PC-12, but you guys should know. There's one on mine. Is it lift? I think you have to program it in. If you're in 2024, you would still have to program the throttle to go into beta when you wanted to go into beta. Oh, look, I'm right on the highway. It's right below me. It's right there. There it is. That's where you'd be driving. I keep forgetting my current podcast that I have out is with a gentleman who drove part of this. He drove for a ways, and the story of why he couldn't finish is part of the podcast. If you like, whoop, that's not it. If you like listening to podcasts, here's a real-world adventure on the Pan American Highway in his Toyota Jeep type vehicle. It's a small lift switch under the throttle. Then you would have to program that switch to tell the sim that that's what you want to use for going into beta. So there's a in your settings menu under that device, you actually have to program that switch. It won't just be there automatically. Unfortunately, you have to program it in. Nothing's there until you put it there. And turn. I think here is where I started getting confused about the highways. They get there's a lot of them. There's a lot of highways through here. So we're doing more of the magenta line than we usually do. Look at all those fields, though, that we could try a soft field landing in. Any one of those fields, we could just try it out before we get in the mountains. I'll go a little bit further. We've barely flown. We've only been flying a minute. I'm now doing 155 indicated. My ground speed is 171 ground speed. Did it cool off in here? It's 42 degrees. I can turn the AC. Holy mackerel, dude. You have not been paying attention. No wonder I'm freezing. I'm just in a jeans jacket. There we go. Our outside air temperature is still 80, right? No, 7. What is it? 60. It's like 61 outside at this altitude. I haven't needed the AC for quite some time. Look, it quickly warms up in here when I turn the AC off, because it is an airplane and they take no time at all to warm up. It's not showing up. There's over 1,000 switch definitions for this thing, but thanks, I'll fiddle around with it. Yeah, that's hard with the Verpal throttles too. They have a lot of button and switches, so you have to figure it out. It is a pain in the buttocks. Okay, here I go, watching those fields behind me disappear as we get into the mountains. Look at all those places you could land if there's a problem. Right there, we've got all these places, and we are continuing on into where we don't have places. That's a nice spot on the highway. Right through the mountains. But I am really enjoying this Bonanza Pro. Bonanza Professional by Black Square. It's my first Black Square product, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Pretty impressed. Between this and the A2A Comanche, this and the Comanche, it's just a matter of different planes. I mean, flying the Bonanza in the Bonanza, the Asobo Bonanza, flying that is, to me, really not a fun experience. It's just not. Like, why? But this is fantastic. This is like flying a real plane. This is so much better. So much better. But of course, if you ask me to pick my favorite plane, I still won't be able to. It's just not. I just don't know. I got a bunch of people in front of me. Are they going the correct way? Basically. Sure they are. Sure. There's a certain spot where I want to do a landing just for the heck of it. Just for fun. Oh, look at that formation flying. P-51s, the Bronco, the PC-12, that one behind the PC-12 is a 930, right? Is that a 930 there with the Kenmore Air? Weird how stuff is flashing like that. Multiplayer flashes. Are those like flashbacks? Have you tried the Aero Marchetti SF260? I have not in this sim. I had that in several other sims, and I loved it, but I wasn't sure I would fly it that much since I had it like in FSX. You remember that sim FSX? Flight Simulator X? So I had it in that, and I had it in P3D because it carried over. Great aircraft. That is a aerobatic plane, aerobatic fighter of a plane that also works great as a civilian transport kind of plane. It's fantastic. Look at the sunset here. It's great. 100%. I've been flying since 2004. I've been flying. I keep trying to remember. I think I've been flying this since 95. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1995. I think it's probably earlier than that, but I have no proof. I know for sure I started doing the helicopter. Well, I was well on my way training helicopters in 98. I mainly bought the sims for learning to fly helicopters because it was just far too expensive to do that in the real world. Want that. Perfect. This is one of the cities on the Wikipedia site. I want to say Estonia, but that's not what it is. Esteli. That was in the Wikipedia description of the highway through Nicaragua, which I thought was pretty cool. So you just passed here, we start turning a little bit more north. We just adjust slightly. So now we're no longer on like the same thing. Sublogic back in. Well, if I really go back, Jet Fighter 2 was actually my first sim. Jet Fighter 2. Who in chat remembers Jet Fighter 2? It's probably too late to put my flight plan in here, isn't it? Doesn't matter. There's got to be someone else here that did Jet Fighter 2. It was, yes, sir. There it is. All right. Nice. I knew someone else had to have. Mostly what I liked was to do the landings, to do the aircraft carrier landings. That was the big deal to me, is just trying to get back on that aircraft carrier, because that was hard. I mean, you were talking, and Reggae also. Reggae had Jet Fighter 2. All I had was a keyboard. I think it was just keyboard. Man. Microprose F16. What was that? Somebody just dropped a follow, but I'm not seeing who the follower was. Oh, there it is. It was Miguel HCA. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the flights. Cheers. I've got an F-18 out here now. Oh, I'm glad I'm on my screen, or I wouldn't see that. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Plain simple. And doing the beta. Boom! I think Falcon 3.0 was my first sim. Wow. I love it when we start digging out this stuff. It's pretty amazing. How about X-Plane when it was free? X-Plane when it was free, I didn't actually get into, because when X-Plane was free, I was flying Flight Simulator already, and I didn't really want to make the transition. I just didn't, maybe I didn't even know about it. It's possible I didn't know about it. But I had X-Plane and Flight Sims on my, when I first got 2020, when I first got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, or as it's really known, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I had X-Plane and Aerofly, FS Aerofly, which is a fantastic program. It's too bad it didn't get developed. So I had 3 sims on my computer. So then I had 4 sims, because I had P3D, Microsoft Flight Sim, X-Plane, and Aerofly. And after about 6 months, I started taking them off. Jane's Fighter Anthology. Jane's Fighter, wow. Wow. I would still fly X-Plane if it wasn't so, if I didn't have to do so much setup. Because for me, for now, look, the cameras don't work the way I'm used to, which is true in 2020. I had to get used to them, but I really like 2020, so I just went with it. But I have to set everything up. every time I fly X-Plane. So it gets a little annoying. Great program, though. I like them all. X-Plane was okay, but when I flew it, if you wanted anything like real senior, and that's the way, yeah, I think it's kind of still that way to a point. It still doesn't look, I still don't think it looks as good as this, but there are some things about it that look a little bit better. Like the roads and the railroads and the wires. They have all those things. But yes, if you want it to look like this, you have to buy scenery for it. You have to buy chunks of the world. That's the way P3D was. When I went from P3D to 2020, I had spent I'd on scenery. I'd gotten all of the what did they? I forgot what they were called, but they were like chunks of the world that was updated in higher mesh and higher and better roads and all of that stuff. Costa Rica. We are now in Nicaragua. We have left Costa Rica behind. We are now in Nicaragua. We are making our way up to. Reggae on YouTube says a lot of people didn't know about X-Plane. Name a flight sim, and I had it. And just about every joystick in the early days. That's why I love it so much. That's so interesting because I show this every once in a while. I had this joystick forever. This was my first. I mean, this isn't the first one I bought. It's been through many incarnations, but that was basically my first stick. Was this? I can't even get in the shot because it has a twist grip throttle for the rudder pedals for helicopters. I mean, a twist grip, and it has a throttle. So this was this was everything you needed. And then when I updated, when I got a set of pedals, it was like, whoa, mind blown. And the only reason I've gone beyond that, can you guys still hear me? Yeah, there it is. The only reason I've gone beyond that is because when I started streaming, I started seeing all this great stuff kind of through other streamers, and now I still just have pedals, and all I really added was a throttle, but it's a very nice throttle. Which doesn't make any sense to me because half the game is the scenery, surely. And I'm finding, I think it's more than half the game now. Sci-Tech, yeah, it's the old Sci-Tech. And I had Sci-Tech pedals, which were bought by Thrustmaster, was it? Had Sci-Tech pedals forever. One of my Sci-Tech pedals broke on air. We heard the snap on my stream, and then the second pair didn't last that long. You had that one. I felt the same way. Why do you have a turboprop Bonanza? Why do you have a turbo? Yes. This isn't it. This is the naturally aspirated. This is not the turboprop. The reason the turboprop that's included with this Bonanza package is actually a specialty. I figured it out because I was wondering the same thing. It's actually a specialty aircraft that you can order from a company that modifies it. So Bonanza, or they never made one at the factory. But they gave a factory, I forgot what it's called, but they gave a factory okay to do that to the plane. And so it's another company that actually makes those, and there's very few of them. Very, very few of them. It's fun, though. It's a great plane. It's fun to fly. And turboprop anything, the reason to have it is because I guess the fuel is more plentiful in other countries, which is bizarre, but Jet A apparently is more available at a lot of places than aviation fuel, and the engine lasts longer, goes faster, lasts longer, has more power, and all around is more reliable than what I'm flying. I'm flying like a car engine. Not quite. That's why you want a turboprop. I mean, it's just crazy fun, right? Marco, thank you. Thanks a lot. I do have that again. I have my closest airport here again. So if I had read that, I could have gone in here and put it up. Now this one I can't trigger yet, but I have it again. There we go. 37 miles southwest of Quebradra Larga. Mike Hotel Romeo and Juliet. That is our closest. Just 36 miles away. If you're in anything like that. Is Cody here? If you... There we go. Oh, and does this have nearest on it too? Yes, this also has nearest on it. So I don't even... This has everything. This little wheel is great, isn't it? That is a cool deal. Cody, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome in. We've got a little bit of a squeeze by here. Oh, now we've got an F-35. Behind us, we have an escort. We have a really good escort going on. Wheels out. Ah! And we got the old school. That's the 190, right? That's the 190. Jeez, crazy. And Red Heron's behind me. Oh, he brought all these planes with him. I see. He brought all these planes along for the ride. We're making a turn now to the left. And it should be 311 degrees. That is what it says. Oops, what happened to my map? Oh, there it is. Oh, I missed that turn. There we go, that's better. I'm not seeing any place to try my off-field landing. Is it just 54 miles to the end? It is. We have 54 miles left in our day. Cody, we were talking first flight sims. What was your first flight sim? I know there's a lot of people. I know this because of how many they sold. There is a lot of people that Microsoft Flight Sim is their first. I think it's one of the reasons they get bashed so hard. I mean, a lot of the bashing is deserved. Don't get me wrong. But a ton of people bought this thinking they were going to jump into flight simming, jump in and go. And those of us who've been simming for a minute, oh, nice. Look at that. Nice move. Where'd he go? Right there. Those of us who've been doing this a while know that doesn't happen. Oh yes, I saw the vertical layout of engine gauges and it reminded me of turboprop. I haven't this turboprops. I haven't yet. So with the package, the Bonanza Professional, you get, well, for one, you get a really well done aircraft. Like the level of realism is really good, and you get the naturally aspirated, which is what I have, and then you get a turbocharged one. So you get this engine with a turbocharger on it, and then you get a turboprop, which is crazy. It was deserved for 2024. Yes, and yeah, more for 2024 with the release of that. And I've kind of heard, I haven't heard this directly, but I've heard from a lot of people that my theory was correct. They had a release date and they had to hit it, and it didn't matter to the people deciding things if it was ready or not. They wanted to get it out when they said it was going to get out. It was one of those deals. And so I'm just glad I don't work there. That's all I can say. The pen pushers, exactly. It's unfortunate. They wanted to get it out for Christmas. They had a date. They wanted it out, and I think that was a mistake. I think a lot of people did not get it because the backlash was like horrendous. I didn't talk. I just didn't do anything for a few weeks. I just basically like, no. I think I kept flying 2020. Well, at first, and I had all this. I had a plan to jump in and try every plane in the sim as a streamer, and it just was impossible to do. Not a chance. But that's all behind us now. It's way back there. Things are getting better. Much better. Look at all these planes we got flying around here. Got beautiful scenery. We've got add-ons coming back, finally, that we've been waiting for. And amazing planes, slowly. I'm curious, though, if this is 2020, if 2028 will bring us another sim, and will they redesign it again? Because there are some definite, I mean, you talk to any designer, you don't have to talk to them, you can read about it. And there are some big holes in the code that make it very unfriendly to work with, apparently. I'm not a designer, so this is secondhand knowledge. Ask ChatGPT, they'll tell you. Stepheth, what are you doing? They had a great point for market entry with the pandemic, though. So, well, we're talking about this one. 2020 was not as bad. 2020 came out a bit smoother. The 2020 launch was just a shocker to all of us. It was just like, huh? And that one they pushed out because of the timing, yes. But I'm talking about 2024 when there was no reason to not understand that when you put out a brand new product, your servers would be hit hard. No reason. You were an alpha tester for 2020. Oh, were you? Cool. That must have been fun. Why didn't you tell them to fix it? Oh yes, I saw the video. Has anybody tried Passengers? And if so, how is it? Passengers 2X. Has anyone on YouTube, Reggae is asking, has anyone tried Passenger 2X? Passengers 2X. I've seen it in use, and it looked really good, but I have not tried it. I'm gonna have to climb, aren't I? Oh man. What is the deal with these mountains and stuff? Just right here in the middle of the country. The lack of servers was dumb, but really they should have waited another year. That would have been tough for some of us once they announced it. If they hadn't announced it, yeah. They weren't about to do that though, because what we forget as consumers, what we don't care about and don't think about is that they're paying that team, you know? They're paying them. I need to really get out of this. There we go. Let's get up over this. I'm still looking for a good cabin pack sim that integrated with the career tools like NeoFly, New Sky, or On Air. So you're saying no, that the Passenger 2X is not that great? Still looking for something better? You saw the video, but I wanted to know real user input. Oh, there you go. Because the videos are, you know, they're always done with the best, under the best circumstances. Not always, but usually. It is hard to tell. Oh boy, I got all my power in. That's fine. I could climb faster. We're good. We're good. But you have not tried it. That baby climbs easy. Easy. Wow, look at all those planes. Look at that. I'm back there in the pack somewhere. Somewhere behind Red Heron. I'm back there flying. My instruments aren't giving me enough info. I need to hear my plane for a second. Right in there, about halfway. 59 degrees inside now. Now I could use some heat. I had the AC on, now it's getting hot. I'm cold. Oh well, that's fine. Hey, welcome in, Intercrosser. What's going on? Welcome to the flight on our last leg today. Why is that not working? Oh well. Last leg of the flight. That's the wrong button. Does show what I was talking about, though. It does show the leg that I was speaking of. It's really nice out here. Sun has set. Gone down behind the horizon. I think I've left my lights on all day long. I have, as I often do. There we go. That's what I needed. That's what I wanted. Always joining late. No worries. We've got a good 27 miles left. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, I lied. We don't have 27 miles left. Today on the flight plan, we have $14 miles to go. 13.9 miles to go, ish. About 13 miles to go. We'll be heading into, oh, I've got words in front of the town. Well, it is, the airport is Mike Hotel Bravo, Mike Hotel Tango Golf, Mike Hotel Tango Golf, Tocantins International. And right after this mountain, I need to start descending. I need to start getting down there. You're kind of excited. What's my, really? What? Oh, this airport's at 3,200 feet. 3,200 feet. As soon as I get over this ridge, not that high. I don't need to lose that much. Probably going around would have been a better approach. You know what I'm saying? But that would be smart and stuff. That would be smart and stuff. How come I don't see a big runway right down there? Right there, I should see a giant runway right in front of me. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's release the autopilot. You can go home now. Bring this thing back. Start my descent. Gonna have a kind of late Christmas present tomorrow. Gonna have a Oh, you're gonna have a collective? You're gonna have a collective till afternoon. So you're getting a collective in tomorrow afternoon? Is that what you mean? Still not seeing the runway. Hello? A lot of lights. A lot of beautiful lights. Did I like miss it or something? Oh, there's the Corsair. Oh, it's just right there. It's right in front of me. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. That's a nice present. I've got 11 knots of wind going straight down, almost straight down O2. Now, if I could see O2, I would be happier. Today, we are flying in Nicaragua. We are flying on the Pan American Highway. We are coming into our last airport now. And I mispronounced the name at least twice. Hey, thank you for the follow, Fox. Fox4EDDS. Appreciate it. So excited to test it with your Blackhawk. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Very awesome. Is it Verpal? Did you get the Verpal? I see the, by the way, I see the runway now. If anyone's wondering if I'm really that blind, I do see the runway now. And are my lights on? I got panel flood. Landing lights are on. Actually, I've left my nav lights off all day, but my escort was with me. So I'm fine. The flight so far has been fantastic. Beautiful day for a flight. It was a little warm when I got in, but we are now at 57 in the cockpit. And the weather's been great. We've had wind, but the wind, strangely, has favored the runways all day long. Really need to pull it back now. You can slow down anytime, little plane. Let's give myself a little more room. A bit high. So it's going to be a weird month. I'm going to stream off and on. I will stream this week. I'll even be streaming on New Year's. My plan is to stream on New Year's. I may be doing a commercial jet stream on Thursday Thunder. That is my plan. Doesn't mean you can't fly everything that you normally fly. But I'm practicing for my full motion, full simulator experience on the 14th of January. So that week, that'll be my only stream, that Wednesday that week. But that'll go fast. And we'll see how I do. I'm hoping the full motion sim doesn't like make me want to throw up or something. Was able to choose, actually wanted the MH60 grip, but my apartment is always cold in winter, so chose the KA50 grip. Oh, with the rubber. Oh, no, that looks like a really nice grip, though. That looks really nice. I am high and fast. Oh, look at those rocks. Whoa. This is a bespoke airport, apparently. It is. I did not know that. Beautiful. We're going to float a minute. It's going to do a float. The low wing float. Because I only have 1 degree of flaps in because I misjudged the wind. But too late now. It's okay. There we go. How's that? It was, I'm not sure if it was butter. It might have been margarine. Might have been a margarine landing. Found you, sad to see. Oh, I'm sorry, but you know, we'll be back Tuesday in the helicopters. We'll be back Thursday, maybe in big jets, and we'll be back on the Sunday cruise, or on the Pan American Highway Sunday for sure. For sure. I don't think I want to get in a commercial jet and just finish the cruise. We could finish it in a day, but I don't want to do that. Almost as smooth as the runway. You know it. That wasn't bad, considering I misjudged. But the thing to do in that situation, you have 2 choices. You can go around, which wasn't necessary because of the length of the runway, or you can be patient. You can just relax, let everything happen, and settle down onto the runway, right? Settle onto the runway. I'll be impatient and cruise back here. Thank you for bringing the Corsair, my favorite aircraft, whoever that was. Snickerdo. I do love that Corsair. Absolutely love it. It is a great plane. Oh, I closed my controls. I'll park by the Corsair. People doing a great job again, as always, lining right up here. Hold on, I'm trying to fix something off screen. That's the wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. No, wrong. Oh, jeez. My mouse got stuck on the control. There we go. Llama SV, LOL. I was flying randomly and suddenly I see 15 planes. Just got Googled flight with. Ah, nice! Nice! It happens sometimes. Yeah, I always wonder about that. So you were flying out here randomly. Nice place to fly, huh? Nice spot. Nice spot. Welcome. Hope we weren't too intrusive. Of course, you can always jump off multiplayer if we are, so we must not have been. Must not have been. Do you have Discord? Yes, we do. Absolutely. It's on my Discord on Sundays and Thursdays. And then on Tuesdays when we do the helicopters, it's on the Red Heron's Discord. So there's the 2 Discords we use. Jump on in. We have sometimes a lot of people. I'm just gonna peek over there now and see what it looks like. Now I'll look today and there'll be no one on Discord. It's like nobody there. Nobody. Oh, it looks like there's an event happening. Yeah, there appears to be an event. Yeah, there's about 5 people on the Discord now. Thanks so much for flying with us today, everyone. As always, much appreciated. No flight Wednesday for RSP, as it's going into New Year's parties. Oh, yeah. Right, so Wednesday's like New Year's Eve or something. So that makes sense. Do you use voice chat on the Discord? Yes, they used it. We used voice chat on the Discord. Yes, I don't have it live because I want people on Discord. This is my excuse anyway. I used to have the Discord in the stream. But I want people to be free to say whatever they want whilst I keep this family friendly-ish. Like one time someone said they do watch this with their kid. So I like to try and keep it family friendly, more or less. It's PG-13. And also, you know, you have a lot more freedom in Discord if Flights with Joel's not in there streaming. That's where all the fun conversation. Exactly. That's where all the fun stuff happens. On the Discord. I know that. Don't you worry.
It's only a game.
I know that's what's
Why
happening.
you have to be mad?
Can I switch over yet? I'm asking this time. Anyways, Red Heron is camera 2 is Red Heron, and he's in the Discord almost every day. That's the Discord group. Have a wonderful day, night. I hope I can join earlier. You bet. Good to see you. Glad you dropped by. Nice. It's so much easier than trying to type. Yes, it is. It is much. Well, it's one of the reasons I love streaming. I like to watch streams, but as a streamer, it's a nice way to say hello. But yeah, it is way easier to stream a group flight in Discord. And a lot of people in Discord are doing VR. I think that's 80% of the Discord crowd is VR. So you definitely, you don't want to be trying to type when you're in VR. That's why no one chats on my streams. They're all in VR. It's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd have a really full chat. Okay, we'll see you Tuesday. My plan Tuesday, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the LA area. And I know that's hard for people sometimes. You can always just turn off your scenery, your photogrammetry. You can always just turn it off. But I'm also going to recommend a couple sceneries for the LA San Pedro Harbor. Just because I'm going there in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So I've enjoyed flying around. I always have fun flying around there. Derp your whoos, hello. What's going on? We're just headed out. Nice to see you. Stick around for the raid. Everyone say hello to the next streamer type person. See you soon. Hey, I went to the right screen today.